We're back.
We're back!
For a hiatus.
After the live
It's been a couple weeks.
So
we took
much
a
has
little break.
happened.
Oh, not really. But
Well, you got sick.
I did get
Again.
sick. Again?
Remember you were throwing up on that?
Oh, that was a different kind of sick. I
had
did.
a live show.
Long story short, I did the one chip challenge on a podcast before this podcast, and I was fine. And then all of a sudden, I ate a mango cup or whatever.
Oh, that's what?
That's
a peach cup.
Peach cup.
Yeah.
What is the one chip challenge?
The hottest chip you can ever eat.
It's not that hot.
A teenager died eating.
Teenager died eating
Where does it
14.
come from?
I don't. Well, he ate 14.
Oh, 14 of them?
In
Not
one
gonna-
stream, yeah. I like it back to back. So
They did not mention that.
yeah, no, it was hot. I've done it twice now. The new one that dropped that
Oh,
they
it's a new
recalled.
That they
they
recalled?
They recalled it.
I did mine for a comedy show to get stage time, and
That's awful.
I got
See
through
what I
it.
mean
Yeah.
about
Boys.
how horrific this place is?
I,
How horrific
I'll
this place
admit, but I'll
is.
admit it. Like it was part of the gimme. It was like, hey, eat this chip. You'll do 2 minutes of comedy.
That's dumb.
I crushed, and then they knew who I was, so I don't think it was that dumb.
Did you really crush, or were
Where-
you just
wait, where
delirious
was
from
this?
chip
No, I
fumes?
really crushed. It was
Where did you do
Kill
that?
Tony, unfortunately.
Oh, kill Tony.
But it was at the Comedy Store, and it was
Oh,
a packed
okay.
house. So
Well,
Okay,
Yeah.
well, good for you then.
anyway.
I have too much acid reflex or common sense to be involved in any of these activities.
I had acid reflux that morning before I did the challenge
Oh,
too.
shit. What's wrong with
But
you?
when I ate it cleared me up, but then
That's not how that works.
I know.
That's not how that works.
cleared me up.
I think it was just because
It's
I
also
was.
not like a once, like, oh, I had it today, but then I don't. It's
Yeah.
a lifestyle. Like,
I know,
you
no,
have-
I've been getting it, and
Yeah.
it's not fun.
Yeah.
but
Didn't
I,
you say
I
you felt good the next day? You were like, I pooped.
as soon as
Oh.
as soon as I got home, I was like, it was like a instant cleanse.
You know, Andrew's just a hot girl with tummy issues. It's a thing. It's like there's a community that's online.
I'm so glad to be
Like,
a
we're
part of
just-
the
The gut
squad.
well-being girls get together. We talk about probiotics. You're welcome to come to our next meeting.
Can't wait to bring that new flavored Metamucil to the meeting.
Hurt tummy gang. It's a thing.
But I had to leave.
She said
Like-
while eating Doritos.
I had to leave mid podcast to go throw up in the
Oh,
bathroom.
God.
Yeah.
Too bad you weren't mic'd. That was so
I'm
loud.
fine now.
It was awful. But we had a live show. The audio is going to be up pretty soon, so check that out.
The live is on YouTube, so go
Yeah.
check that
It was
out.
great.
That's pretty dope.
It was amazing.
But we're back
We're back.
to the
are
meter
here.
game show. The game show based around the IMDb STARmeter, where we try to find out who's the most poppin' person right now.
Who's the
In
most
the
poppin' in
industry.
this room? Is that something you do?
Oh,
You
yes.
Oh, sorry. I'm just curious.
No,
it's probably you.
it's okay to be curious.
It's probably you.
It's okay.
Speaking about like the typecast of LA comics, that's so mean.
Oh, to ask? No, nobody would do that though. Nobody would say that out loud. They
You
just
don't think so?
They all do.
Oh, come on, they all
Yeah.
do
They
it.
all
What are you talking? What
Oh, sorry.
We had a whole
The whole
discussion.
conversation about if we think that people like if every aspect of what they do on stage is fake
Manufactured
sometimes
comics.
manufactured.
Manicured, like the whole Hassan Minaj thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's so weird.
And Rob was telling a story about someone showing up, like saying they were covered in their baby's throw up, and I'm like, were they, or did they just say it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everything's so manufactured.
Everything's embellished.
sometimes.
It's fine.
yeah, I know of a couple comics who do bits about having a kid and they don't have a kid.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but it's funny. Like it's obvious. It's like a setup punch.
But they do
Kinda-
reveal to the audience eventually they don't have a child.
No, that's even. But it's
Stolen
obvious.
valor,
it's
okay? No,
It's obviously
mom
like a
comics work
joke,
really
though.
hard to be mom comics, and you got to actually have a child ruin your
Is
life
that-
to get those laughs.
What?
Is that as bad as Hassan then?
No, it's
No.
obviously like a joke. Like
It's a
they're
joke
not
in
trying
that-
to elicit like
Sympathy.
or be like, hey, donate to my kid. You know, they're just
All right.
yeah. But
I guess it would
We
be
can
as bad as
discuss
if like they claim that a kid bullied their kid, then got that kid doxxed, and then we're like, oh, my kid doesn't exist. Then that'd be bad.
that's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was always told to just write
Complicated.
from what you know. So again, I'm completely oblivious to people that get on stage, and because I'm just assuming.
But you embellish things.
We
though.
get
for sure,
it.
you definitely
Do we get it?
embellish.
You're real, bro. You're so
You
real.
definitely embellish, but you embellish on the things you know, like things
Right.
you've seen.
Sure.
But I don't know. I haven't sat down to break down Hassan's stuff, so I can't really.
I don't really care that much to dive in.
I also don't. I mean,
Yeah.
he's making money, but
yeah.
Good for him.
you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where are we?
We haven't done this in a while.
Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, this
No,
is
it was good. We have
familiar.
2 incredible guests today. The first one, comedian, writer, actress, Jasmine Ellis. Pisces. Sorry.
Is this me? This
Yes.
one? Yes.
You, that's all you. Pisces.
Hi, I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, I love that energy. And we have the realest dude in the room right now.
Oh no, that should be my narrative.
is.
Real lies, real lies, real lies. You know what I'm saying?
He's so real. He's so real. He started this podcast with ashy feet. He was like, "I'm just who I
She's been
am."
like looking at my feet to say
Yes.
something about it. She's been like waiting for the cameras to cut on. I put
No, but
lotion on my
I
feet.
moisturized you before, though. I handed you my
did.
lotion.
I put
not
lotion on.
On camera.
No,
On camera.
we were not on camera yet. I didn't have to
Oh,
bring
so
it up.
you just, but you didn't have to bring it up. But
I'm
you,
right.
But
Let's
you
get a
wanted to.
close-up
Because I'm
of
so
Rob.
so real.
That felt manufactured. You see what I'm talking about? You set me up.
I set you up.
It feels like it.
Anyway,
so-
that's Rob and Jasmine.
Wait, are we showing my feet?
Are we showing
No,
feet?
no, no, no,
I mean,
no,
because
no,
we.
no.
I mean,
We
as long as I'm
could
going to
if
get
you
money
want
for it in
us to.
return, like
No.
put this on Feet Finder, please.
I'm just so proud of myself. This is like the one time I have on socks that match. Like I never have on 2 socks that are the same, and I did
None
that
of your
today.
feet are showing.
Okay.
It's fine.
I was just going to say,
All right.
Unless
a
you
little
want
sticky patch like I'm in the
I'm
mental
trying to-
hospital.
I'm trying to gauge
These
how
are-
much I can get on Feet Finder. I've actually been thinking about doing it just for.
Are you on Wiki Feet?
This
No,
is
is that a
this
thing?
is
Yeah,
this is the third time I think we've talked about Wiki Feet on this
That's
podcast.
our most
comes up a
viewed
lot.
episode.
It's our most viewed episode.
Yeah.
So your fans want feet.
They want it.
That's what it feels like.
A friend of mine is a comic, and she was renting out her house, and she felt kind of creeped out because the guy was like, "Oh, you're famous," and I was like, "Wait, why are you surprised? You don't know you're famous?" And she was like, "I mean, I don't think I'm that famous." I was like, "You've had a Wiki Feet for like 10 years. Like, if there's an interest in your feet, there's an interest in you. Like,
Oh,
you should
weird.
know."
I
Unreal.
didn't
You're
know
at
it
a
was
level.
around for that long.
Yeah,
It's been around forever.
It's been
Know
around.
that.
I'm not on Wiki Feet.
I'm
I'm
on
about to tell my feet on Wiki Feet.
unfortunately.
I'm about to have breakout feet, babe.
Yeah, you got solid man toes. I don't. My feet look like they've been chewed off and reattached. I got bad toes.
I don't like talking about this anymore. Let's move away from
They're
feet.
solid. They're trimmed.
Oh my
Thanks.
goodness.
None of them have gone rotten. Like
All
it's.
right.
How familiar are you guys with the STARmeter?
I'm not. I just learned about it, so I'm excited.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a membership? Do you have IMDb Pro?
No.
I do, and I don't know how to turn it off, and I should stop paying for it.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Do you guys have an idea of where your score would be this week?
Oh God.
But before you answer,
There's 12 million.
there's 12 million people,
For
and
context.
here's our scores this week. Mine is 241,771.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You're going
Yeah.
up.
Oh, you went up.
Dude, last week I was 170,000.
What did you do?
I don't know. We had a live show.
Wait, did she go up? Mine's saying that she went down.
I meant, I went down.
Oh, I'm
Well, I mean, like, I guess since I've looked, I haven't looked since the live.
way to find out that you are nowhere. You're literally nowhere in your career.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
You could just pay $24.99 a month
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
yourself as a part of this. Do you have $25?
Of course.
Then you can be ranked as well. Like,
Yeah.
I turned it
No,
off.
everyone's ranked
Everyone's
even if
there.
you don't pay.
Yeah.
If you've
I
if
don't
you've done
pay for it
anything
anymore.
and they've listed it, it's
okay,
gonna
I
be up
do
there.
have a special that you can stream on Prime, which is connected to IMDb.
BD.
IMBD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so maybe
When did that come out?
it came out in 2021.
Okay.
Okay.
It's called Nobody's Queen.
fairly
So, like,
recent.
maybe that would have people searching for me.
Maybe.
then, yeah.
So I'm going to say I'm 1 point above Andrew. Just one. Wherever you're at, I'm that exact number
Okay.
above it.
I like that.
Just
And then
Yes
Rob,
and no.
hold on. Before we get to Rob,
counted. That's not the one.
Oh, you found it?
I think I did. I mean, he.
That says
so-
Ron, first of all.
That's
does
crazy.
not
Yeah.
even-
Ron
We're actually
Smallwood.
friends. We're actually friends. That's
Not what you said
Yeah.
like 15 minutes ago.
No.
He's
You said we
real.
are random people.
If we could run
No,
this
you called
back,
all of us random people.
random when it comes to my past. No one knows he doesn't know much about my past. He knows
I know that
me
you dated
now.
a lot
true.
of Pisces because they remind you of your dad,
He's
and you're
dropping
trying.
You're doing too much.
You're seeking a father figure in your
You're
girlfriends.
very manufactured right now.
No,
Okay.
this is authentically me. I've been to a lot of therapy.
What do you think?
I don't
where
think
you
I
be?
even rank at all.
You do.
You do?
What?
Yeah.
From what?
Now, just to confirm your credits, you were in Tough Choice with Kazim Rahman
Yeah.
in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have you. We
Oh,
found
that's wild.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought you were under the
The
radar?
database
Yeah,
is
actually,
all-knowing.
for sure.
Yeah, we
So
have
guess the
all
number.
that info. Your
Oh,
credit,
that's
12
weird.
million people.
your credit card, your
But I'm definitely low.
I'm just
Like
getting
my
your
numbers,
address.
my score is like.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Am I just like chomping into this microphone?
Can I
and
say
Probably.
second to
Yeah.
last?
Some people
ASMR.
like ASMR.
Okay.
Second to last, so you're 12 million and
Yeah,
Two.
I'm
All
a
right.
second to last.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Jasmine, you are at 1,167,049.
you're going up.
It is.
You're going up though. You're
Screaming.
trending up.
Ooh, that's a good photo.
That's good.
People are looking.
I like that.
See the 3 next to it that drives me crazy.
Is
Let
this
me
the special?
Oh, because
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a still from Nobody's Queen,
Okay.
which was my dry bar special.
That's a great-
Ooh.
dry bar. That's awesome.
One time I looked myself up on one of these and it had like all my stats, and under divorced it said not yet. And I think about that once a week.
What?
Yeah. It's a yes or no question, but they put not yet, and I still can't.
on IMDb.
That's
Oh, you did that.
And then my LMAOF is on
Yeah,
there.
OnlyFans
Very good.
thing.
My OnlyFans thing.
Okay.
That's wild.
Rob.
Rob,
Ron. Look it up.
what is it, EJ?
Rob, your STARmeter score today is 10,568,386.
Better than 12 million and 2. Good job.
Real guy.
That is embarrassing. We gotta get that up.
That's what keeping it real
Hey,
gets you.
but let's see his best.
Let's see your peak. Okay,
We
so
can show you
we
the
can
you can show you the
actually-
best.
Have not
You can look
yet.
at. I don't know if I want to know this.
No,
stuff.
you do wanna
It's like
know.
learning about when you're going to die. You understand that, right? This is the same feeling.
Your peak right here.
Let's go. Okay.
Whoa!
What was my
Not
peak?
bad.
355,839.
So you definitely can.
Look at that.
You
What
don't
is
even
the
know what
other
you
stuff?
did.
What are the are those photos of something else?
So what
Those are your
sometimes
credits.
happens is if you have a similar name as somebody else who has an entry,
Mm-hmm.
you'll sometimes accidentally get credited with things that you didn't do.
Oh,
And it sometimes will
Helps.
affect. Sometimes it
Yeah,
helps. Sometimes
could
it
help
doesn't
you.
Yeah.
could help.
Don't
I-
edit
we
it.
gotta-
Don't
What about
edit.
Yeah.
Jasmine's? What's Jasmine's
See, that's
top?
for me is a problem because Angela Anaconda, if you guys remember that cartoon show, the voice of Angela Anaconda is also named Jasmine Ellis. So I'm a little bit more search. There's also like the TV show Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
No, Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
Carly Red, the video girl, has a daughter named Jasmine Ellis.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
And at least once a year, her stalkers are like, "You look so beautiful on Love and Hip Hop. You've gained weight." And I'm like, "No, different Jasmine. I've been fat." You know, like I have to clarify. Like, no, it's me.
Oh my god.
Dude, I totally forgot about this Angela Anaconda show.
Yeah,
So
I remember.
you-
Not me too, but now
That's
that
why
I
I'm
see it.
Jasmine Ellis 3.
I thought I was unique. I thought Robert Smallwood is a very unique name.
Well, there's a Ron Smallwood.
You could go by like
Yeah.
Robbie Smalls, Rob
Robbie
Smalls,
Smalls.
R
Have
Smalls.
you been credited as Robert before?
It's a good question. I don't think so. I haven't done anything.
Well, when you're an art director, like it's not just people like who perform that are on IMDb. It's just like anyone.
Yeah, if you held a
who's-
mic in a movie, like the
Oh yeah, I don't. That's
That's a,
a
Does this count as a credit?
That's a boom mic holder. That's literally what his role is. I haven't done that stuff.
if you've ever been a best boy,
I want to be the best
Every
boy.
time you say
such a
best
funny-
I want to be the best boy.
so funny.
He helps the senior
staff.
You know?
Best boy.
Yeah, IMDb has everyone who's worked on it.
If I was
my
a
best boy.
That's
All right.
I can't wait till QAnon learns the phrase best boy and they're like, that's what they do in Hollywood. That's what they do. They diddle the kids and then they rank them.
Bring me your best boy.
This is getting dark as fuck. It's so dark.
okay.
All right.
Jasmine, your best, your peak is right here.
They have not peaked.
Wait, this
yet.
is the most famous I've ever been?
No.
Here.
Hey, right here.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought you meant like
One.
right now this week.
131,738.
When was that? Does it tell you when?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can look it up.
We can find that
Probably
out.
I would
when
love to
your
know like
special
what week
came
that
out.
happened.
All right.
See.
We'll look at the stats.
Sure.
It looks like 2023 this year, June.
June of 2023?
June, July.
July 2nd to July 9th.
People probably were
Ish.
looking you
Or,
up
sorry, yeah.
after your shows.
July 2nd to
What did
July.
you do?
2nd. June 25th to July 2nd, sorry.
Did your clip go viral? Did you?
Huh. That might have been around the time of June, June, July. Maybe I had a clip do well then. I don't remember, but that sounds about right. I had just done the Black Women in Comedy Laugh Festival in New York.
That could do
And that
it.
was
Maybe-
like kind of fun.
Yeah.
So maybe that was what it was. That's fun. That's good to know. So now I'm descending down. I was more popular this summer.
Yeah, that was a hard fall.
Was I prettier and more valuable this summer? What happened?
I mean, people just search other people during the week.
No, I need to get back to who I was in the summer.
Maybe by winning this show, you will get up there. So that's
Yeah.
a good segue.
Both good scores out of 12 million. Pretty good.
Right?
No, I can't. I can't be on a downward slope. I have to be the best version of
All right,
myself.
what are you going to do to change your score?
Well, obviously, go more viral,
Yeah.
which
Show
is just
your
something
feet.
you do.
Right.
Good.
Yeah. No, my feet are really bad. I don't want to
Maybe
get
that'll
blocked. Like, I'm serious. It'll come with like a sensitivity warning. Like,
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys will figure it out. All right.
Yeah.
I think
Rob,
it's time.
what are you going to do?
What am I gonna do? Something, anything.
Yeah, I
That's
like
it.
that.
you're in a better place because you're so
'Cause you have
low.
better
You can
feet.
only go up.
For some reason, that doesn't like feel good. Like that
You
did not
haven't,
feel
Rob, you
good.
haven't been where I've been. I've been to the top of the mountain, and I gotta get
Jesus
back there.
Okay. I will work
damn.
on that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's time.
It's time to play.
The meter.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Ooh.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Producer surprise.
Every day I'm shuffling.
You're probably out of focus, bro.
It's fine.
Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling.
I honestly thought he was gonna do it.
Every day I'm shuffling.
What
I'm
is
shuffling.
this?
Yeah.
Good job, EJ.
Good job.
Shuffling.
I liked that one.
That one was fun.
I had no idea what I was going to do today.
Damn. That
choice.
felt thought out.
These cards.
It's a bold choice. I
And
like
you
it.
just had that on the loop?
I'm
How'd
really
that
proud
work?
of you,
Yeah.
man. Like
I
you,
really thought the cards were part of the thing. I was excited.
I wish I did magic.
I love card tricks. Like if there's
Yeah.
any way to get me going is a card trick. I love card tricks a lot.
But tell me, has anybody ever shuffled behind their back in front of you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right.
They've done that. They've done the waterfall.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
love that
bro.
stuff.
He knows
I,
the names.
Hey, you know
I
what?
love it.
Can we
Wow.
edit it to make it look
Yeah.
like he did it better than he did it? Because you did it with like the confidence and the delivery of
you
someone
went-
who's gonna do
when
it
you
good.
went between the legs, I was like, oh, this is some shit.
I was so ready.
I was really excited.
I was so ready for you to be better than you were. And what you gave me was
Damn.
almost there.
Next time,
Right.
use
is
green cards.
Yeah, let's just AI it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Just
have. I
speed
would have
up-
lost, man. I would have lost my mind.
See, this is what
Better
the
than you
computers are
are.
for.
And I'm not gonna
You
lie,
can't.
I am one of those black people that gets up and runs around the room
Oh my
when I
God.
see it. That's just how I am, and I've accepted it. I am not gonna change, and that would have got me up. If
Did you ever
would've-
hear like the
respect
real
that.
story of why
Yes,
black
I
people
have.
run and when we
Yeah.
laugh? Isn't that
do
the
we wanna
saddest
share that
shit
in
you've
front of
ever
them?
heard?
Do
Wait, I want to know.
Do y'all know?
Okay,
No, I
so
don't know.
I
back in
think
the time
so,
of
yeah.
slavery, when our ancestors would laugh,
got
they
dark.
couldn't laugh out loud, so they would run to a barrel to laugh in it, so the sound wouldn't get out.
Yeah, because black people could, like, post-slavery could be fined for laughing near white people. And then you were never supposed to show your teeth when you laughed.
Wow.
It was, like, considered a, like, improper thing to do.
Wow.
Which is also why white people do that, like, when they see each other.
Why do that?
Yeah.
Like, just,
So
like, the no teeth smile.
all the flaws that I have in my life, I just blame on my ancestral DNA. I just want to put that out there.
No, everything's
a flaw.
slavery's fault, for sure.
For sure.
Why do Asian people do this one?
I don't know.
Wait, show me.
Y'all weren't over here at this point. Like, this is, like, there's no, not yet, right?
No, if you
like
listen,
to laugh like
I thought it's like this,
boisterously.
if you
like this.
Oh, like this?
if you watch that show Warrior, Asian people went through a lot of the similar stuff we went through.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty tough. It's like that's why the black community and the Asian community are so close together.
Interesting.
It is.
Yep,
Look
that's
it
why
up.
we're here at this
That is why
pod.
we're here right now.
We're joining
Did you notice
forces.
no other race is here?
It's funny how that worked out. That it's all black and Asian people today.
Solidarity. Hey, let's start the game.
All right, here's how the game works. You're going to try to guess the most poppin' person in each category we give you. Your score is obtained by the person's score you guess. So if you guess someone with 100 points, or a score of 100, you get 100 points. So at the end, you want the lowest possible score.
Oh, okay.
All right? You have 3 lifelines. I'm hoping one of them came back today.
Sorry.
Did you do that into the mic?
No. Did I?
I think you did. Yeah.
What's worse? My ashy feet or you belching into a mic?
Oh, man.
That was a fun one. You have 3 lifelines.
What do you mean you hope one came back?
Well, since the strike is over, can ChatGPT come back?
No.
We don't have. Well, I mean, we didn't sign up for the membership again.
Oh, okay.
But
Let's
also
not.
the ones that we have are so fun. We
Okay.
don't need it.
First one is FaceTime a friend. You could hit up anyone you want, and yep. And then the second one is you can, after the round, you can steal the other person's answer, and the person who got stolen from has to guess again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's vicious.
And
I don't
then
like that.
the last one is a hip hop beat
Hip hop.
that you can freestyle.
To jog your memory?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, I gotta rap?
Yep.
You don't
You say
have
anything
to.
about rapping?
You don't have
You don't
to
have to
use
say.
You
it.
can just talk over it. If
Yeah,
you
you can just talk over it.
All right, bet.
I mean, I will say, for those of you who haven't listened to the live show, Rob Hayes really kills that one.
And-
Oh, for sure.
And Demi
Demi.
had a crazy rap on that
The
too.
way Rob's brain works is truly fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think
good.
I could do that well.
You'd be surprised.
How
You might.
how long do you have to play on the beat?
As long as you
As long as you
need.
need.
Okay.
We enjoy it, so take as long as you want.
It's I don't know. I'm very curious about using FaceTime just because I've made this point to everyone who knows me, and I was saying this off camera. Like, I think it's so rude to FaceTime someone without an appointment first. Because, and the idea of doing this to someone I love is crazy. So I can't believe I might have to
So
do
you
this.
have to.
You have to.
I have to.
All right.
All right.
There's 5 rounds.
5 rounds. The first round is always actors, actresses,
Top
whatever.
10.
Top people in the top. Who are you seeing right now? That's the easiest.
Okay.
Who had the lower score? Rob, you had the lower score, so you get to go first.
STARmeter score. Who do you think is number 1 this week?
Who have you been seeing? Who's a poppin' actor, actress,
This week
Or
director?
last week, I guess.
or last week? Shit.
Yeah. What are you watching?
Yeah, what are you watching?
I'm watching a lot of stuff. I go to the movies a lot. I'm a big movie buff, but this is also 31 Nights of Horror for the month of October.
Yep. I love that.
Went and just saw The Exorcist.
Nice.
Oh,
Watch a lot of horror stuff.
I mean,
But as far
they're
as
probably
like
doing
box,
really well.
but as far as like box office goes,
well, it's TV too.
Exorcist is
oh, it's
number 1.
and TV.
In TV.
Those people don't matter.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be
Yeah,
surprised.
you would-
But I totally
But who's?
agree.
I'm gonna.
I mean, box office.
Who's so
John
famous
David
right now?
Washington is out, right? But anytime you think of John David Washington, you think of
Bad
Denzel
acting.
Washington.
Right.
Bad acting. God.
Oh, shots fired. She said, fuck a Nepo, baby.
I mean,
Hey,
you just put
make sure you
words
cut to
up,
her
baby.
face when she said that, all right? I had nothing to deal with that. All right, I will never speak down on the Washington family.
I'm not speaking down on the family, just on the one person. Anyway, continue. The creator did come out.
The Creator did come out. That's what I keep thinking about.
Is it
but
good? I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. A lot of people are saying it's good. It's not great, but it's good.
Okay.
But also, a couple of weeks before that, Equalizer 3 came out.
True.
I can't remember what was at the top of the box office.
This past week, it's the movie that you saw.
Is it The Exorcist?
Mm-hmm. Horror movies always do
But
well.
none of those people are like,
Names.
yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go with. Am I allowed to look at my phone?
No.
Please don't do that.
What?
Hey,
Please don't break the integrity of our game.
there you go. I asked. That was
The
respectful
fact
for
that
me to
that
ask.
thought popped in your head. It's like, am I allowed to cheat?
Man, what a move. What a move.
All right.
He's the realist.
What
guys.
a-
Had that been been a secret rule that no one's exploited, your boy would have figured it out.
Right.
Am
So,
I allowed to
I'm
lie,
gonna go ahead and
cheat,
say
and steal?
Denzel is still at the top of the STARmeter. Out of all the movies that have come out, Dakota Fanning, Denzel.
That's a good answer.
Denzel who?
Washington.
I'm kidding. Jasmine.
I am going to take a risk here and choose someone who's not an actor. But thinking about the fact that it's
I like that.
October and you guys were like, spooky, horror always does well. And me, I'm afraid of everything. I'm married to someone who's like an obsessive horror nerd and loves everything. Shout out to Alex Gaskin, my husband. But anyways,
Okay.
I know that this time of year, all you horror nerds are looking for Stephen King. So is that someone who would have an IMDb?
I
IMDb for
don't.
sure.
Yeah.
He would.
He does.
Hey, he just has.
Is that I'm just gonna go for a wild one.
I think that's a good
That-
choice.
yeah.
Actually.
Let's see.
I'm gonna lose
just
this
had-
game.
It might be
off
something
the
people
fact.
are searching right now.
There's a new movie out and a new book, so for sure.
Okay.
I think that's the first time
Yeah.
that we've had like a novelist as
a guest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Okay.
But I love the reasoning.
Yeah.
All right.
Smart.
All right.
I'm gonna have way too many points.
We're all locked in?
Yep.
All right. Denzel and Stephen King.
Denzel is at
45.
Wow.
That's good.
Very good.
Oh.
Now check on John David Washington.
Okay, just before we even move on. Yeah.
I'm just curious.
John David Washington, who just does not like.
I didn't say I didn't like
is
him.
No, you said-
at-
I think he's a bad actor. I didn't say I didn't like him.
All right, semantics. 75.
75.
That's good.
That's why I
Dad
know.
was
Both good
doing
guesses.
good.
All right. Stephen King.
I probably
This is
threw it all
impressive.
away on this
But
one.
This is
It's okay.
This is a pretty good score
Yeah.
for the first round.
So Stephen King is at 1,232.
Woof.
But that's amazing
That's
for a
actually good.
novelist.
I was worried
He's-
too,
he-
but that's
he
not as.
beat all of us in this room
Yeah.
combined. Like
Right.
Yeah,
amazing.
Denzel was a much better answer. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to get the lowest score.
Oh wait.
Correct.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's still good.
I
it's
don't
still very
understand this
close.
game.
You want a lower score than Rob.
This is round 1 of 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is still really close, so don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, now we are going
To the wheel.
The wheel.
Wait,
No,
no.
no.
Oh wait, what do we do
We're going
now?
to the
Top
top
10.
God, we've been out of commission. All right, so for our listeners, we're going to go over the top 10 this week, and you can't say these names
Yeah.
as guesses.
Now that we know these names.
10.
Number 10, Emma Mackey from
Ooh.
Sex
Emma
Education and Barbie.
Okay.
Oh, wait, how was she in
She
Barbie?
was in Barbie.
one of
She
the
was
Barbies.
she was a Pulitzer
thanks.
Prize winning Barbie.
Oh, got it.
She was
Yeah,
also
yeah,
in the
yeah.
running for Lois Lane.
That is true. Number nine. Ooh, this is the
Wes
first time for
Anderson.
us.
Anderson.
Yay! All of his movies
Yeah.
are on Netflix right now.
I just watched the one. It's
You
really
wanna know why?
depressing.
Because they're
the
trash.
one with Benedict Cumberbatch.
The one with the swan.
Teenage Bounty Hunters
I
was so
haven't
good. I'm sad I didn't.
All right, number
Number
8.
eight.
Maddie Phillips. She's in
The Nun.
Teenage
Isn't she?
Bounty.
That show was great, and it should have got more than one season.
Did it not?
It got
It
canceled.
didn't. It got canceled after one season.
Oh, weird. It says
Rest
that-
in peace.
Me and Mr. Peanut Butter were pissed.
Is that not the Nun?
I don't know. That's
No,
not
you're
the
thinking of
movie.
a different actress.
All these goofy white women look the same.
7.
Number 7.
I said an actor was bad.
Also
You
in
just
Barbie.
said all women are goofy. All right, okay. Number 7 is Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Amazing.
Why?
She's
Wait.
going to be in a movie. So.
And she was in
And she's
Barbie.
in Barbie as well.
Yeah.
She played Mermaid
She was in
Barbie.
Alita?
She was.
Oh.
Apparently so. Maybe she did the
wow.
music for it.
Uh,
Number 6 is from Priscilla, Kaylee Spaney. I want to
I've
say
never
her name.
seen
Never seen this person in my life.
She's
yeah.
in that new Sofia
Go
Coppola
look, she
movie.
jumped up from 1,248.
wow.
Wow.
Because she like
Girl,
won.
what's she doing?
Did she
See?
show her titty?
That's
That sounds like one of Nude Links.
She plays Priscilla Presley in Priscilla.
Oh, that's her.
See?
Oh, the Elvis movie. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
act-
Just
yeah.
see, all it takes
to jump.
one
That's the
one
jump.
good booking will get you in the top 10.
That's crazy. Good for her.
Right.
Number 5.
Rest in peace still. Ray
he's-
Stevenson has
In,
Rest in
what's
had
he
the
in?
chokehold on
He
this
was
top
in the
10.
new
Ahsoka?
Ashoka
Yeah.
show.
Never seen him in my life.
He's actually really good in it.
Number
He's also a good
4.
Punisher.
Lizzie Broadway. She's in Ghosted.
That's like a fake name.
Lizzie Broadway. Let's see if it's her real name. Okay.
Is she
It's like a character.
It does sound fake. It's like, what's your girlfriend's name? Lizzie. And then you look up at the street,
Lizzie.
Broadway.
Is she in Mission Impossible?
No, I don't believe so.
What is Ghosted?
Ghosted is that movie with Anna de Armas and Chris Evans.
Oh, man. They
It's the
have
angle. It's the angle I'm looking from.
strangest chemistry.
Three.
Number 3.
Mimi Keene. I don't know who this one is.
seen
Those
in my life.
eyebrows are thick.
I
but
love them.
She's in.
You think those are
she's in
thick?
second.
Lizzie has thicker eyebrows.
They have a good shape. I love
Ooh,
a
I
good
love that. Yeah,
fine
those are
brow.
nice.
Those look like painted in, like peanut butter.
I like
She's in
that.
Sex
Peanut-
Education.
Peanut butter
Oh,
thick.
okay, got it.
Okay.
Number two, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Still,
Yeah,
I love
Ahsoka.
her.
She's like
Ahsoka.
she's on her Jenna Ortega run.
Yeah.
Love it
Yeah.
for her. And
She's
number-
also in
That Scott Pilgrim thing?
that.
Ahsoka.
But Ashoka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one is very surprising, and I love it. It's Alicia Silverstone.
Oh.
As
You know
Elle.
what?
Oh, she was in Reptile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clueless is also a very popular Halloween costume.
For sure.
So it might be the girls
She's
referencing it.
always, yeah,
Maybe.
she's in a bunch of stuff still, actually.
I didn't even think about that. She was really good in Reptile.
Ooh,
She looked
amazing.
old, but she's in
Oh.
Reptile.
What is
Yeah.
Reptile?
She's also in a Clueless commercial.
All
She's
right.
really cute.
All right.
That's
All
this
right,
week's
top
top
10.
10.
Saw her in
Great.
Days in
No.
Hollywood. It was
Stephen
sad.
King was a terrible
Wait,
guest.
what?
I mad at
It
myself.
was sad.
You'll make it back.
It was because she's like she had like a
She
lot
was
to
on a
offer on this date. Like she was like talking and trying to engage with this guy, and this guy was just like,
How do you-
I'm
how
on
do
a
you-
date with Alicia Silverstone.
How do you know?
Because I was sitting right there. I was like at the bar watching. It was embarrassing for
What
him.
how do you know it was a date, though?
Because she was like, I've got kids. And she was like, what are you?
Oh, God.
It was clearly a date.
Spilling
Wow.
the
It
tea.
was rough.
It was
And I was, you know,
And
she was very
you're
engaging.
just sitting there watching.
I was
the whole
waiting for
time?
my date. But
okay.
yeah.
Ooh. Where is this like place you go where you see celebrities going on dates?
Yeah.
It's Hollywood. It's like a, I forget what it's called, but it's a Mexican place that's vegetarian. It's all
Oh, that
vegetarian
sounds
food.
terrible.
It's actually really good. It's actually really good. That is the most LA thing I've ever said. Please erase that.
Oh my gosh.
But it's a really good place. I'll have to look it up and send it to everybody. It's really good though.
Cool. I want to see
thanks for
Alicia Silverstone on a date.
All right.
All right.
Now it's
Round
time
two.
to spin the wheel.
Wheel.
Spinning the wheel.
Even though we have a real wheel, Andrew's using the fake wheel.
We didn't update it.
But one day we will use that.
Oh, this category is called "How Do You Do, Fellow Kids?" So, any actor or actress that played a high school kid in any TV show or movie.
Ooh, that's fun.
Shia LaBeouf.
Jasmine gets to go
Jasmine
first,
goes
first. My bad.
because you could probably take that if you want.
My bad.
Anyone who plays.
Who's ever
I
played a
instantly thought
Who's
it
ever played a
said it.
kid in high school and is popping at this moment?
week.
Can't say
Yeah.
Oh, I
it.
didn't
this
say
week?
anybody?
I mean,
Can't
yeah.
Oh,
say
yeah.
Alicia Silverstone.
I got
but
it.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Hey,
Zendaya.
Zendaya Coleman.
Good job.
People
That's her
forget
last
she has a
name.
last name.
Mm-hmm.
that's true. Nobody.
Shia
I've
LaBeouf?
never seen her.
You
in
wanna
I
any-
go-
can't use Shia LaBeouf now because she used Zendaya, and that's a good one.
It's
Yeah.
the best one.
It's
She's the most certain. Think about it. She was a high
Oh.
schooler in all of the Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're just giving him-
Sydney
Euphoria.
Sweeney.
You're just giving him.
Okay.
Shouldn't have said
You
that.
just gave that up.
Yeah,
You're
did.
right. I led you there. That was my fault.
Shoot.
That's a
Yeah.
strat
And
that
she
people
showed
have used
boob in
before.
Euphoria, which means she's going to get searched more.
Yep.
For
Dang it.
sure.
All right.
She pops up on my Twitter. I don't know what it is about Twitter, but I get random stuff, like things that I'm not even
Kidney
following.
boobies?
Yeah.
And her breasts have popped up several times on my Twitter account.
Well, you know.
It's very weird.
Good for her though. You know, honestly, I was in college in like the 2000 teens. Like I wasted the best breast of my years wearing a vest to the club. You know what I mean? Like I was
You were a vest girl?
Oh yeah, the
Like
business
this?
casual
Wait, a
club
vest?
wear with
That-
like vest and peplum tops and stuff like that. Like
Doing
millennials-
card tricks and stuff like that.
Yes.
Why you gotta do that, man?
I wore slacks to the club. You know what I mean? I didn't.
Oh,
God damn.
You were the friend that was like, we gotta get back and study, okay?
No, this is just how people in Texas dressed in 2010.
Really?
Yes, like you West Coasters don't understand. Like in the
East
South,
Coast- I'm East
we
Coast
were
here.
wearing like full on like little suits to go to the club in
Cool.
2010.
I like that.
It was
That's cute.
I'm just saying, I should have had my titties out, and instead I had a vest on. And good for Sydney; she's not wasting any time.
All right.
What movie was Shia a teenager in?
The show, Even Stevens.
Even Stevens.
No, he wasn't in high school. He was in
was he
middle
in
school.
not what is
Transformers,
it called?
maybe?
No,
Transformers.
Transformers,
Oh.
and then Disturbia.
I love that
Disturbia.
movie.
I
Told you.
forgot about
I
that.
love
buff.
that movie.
Rob
Movie
knows
buff.
The
movies.
intro scene where, spoiler alert, his like dad dies in the car
dies.
crash.
Crazy.
It was so
Really,
sad.
really
It
great.
was.
And that was
It-
actually a very good performance. from
Yeah.
him.
Carrie
That
Ann
was
Moss
one of his
was
best.
in it. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
This
he's-
is after The Matrix. Everybody was thinking like, what's she gonna do next? And then she did this role, and I was
really
like,
a weird choice. But
very weird
okay.
choice. But
Great movie though.
Yes.
All right, Zendaya Coleman is that?
262.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of low
That
for what
is
I
kinda
thought.
low for her,
Yeah, I thought she would have been a little bit better.
but she's doing better than
Sydney Sweeney
who's at
at
299.
$2.99.
Damn,
Sydney
really?
Sweeney.
Yeah. I knew I was still going to beat you because at the Emmys last year, they like wished Zendaya a happy birthday because her birthday had just passed, but it was actually Sydney's birthday. And I remember this being like,
I didn't know that.
this will hurt her Virgo feelings. And
damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
you know,
I did
she'll
not hear
always
about
she'll be a
that.
little bit in her shadow.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a big shout
But it's
out.
also because Zendaya didn't have to take her clothes off to,
This is true.
you know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a have-to situation. I don't know. I feel weird about like how much nudity's on that show sometimes.
Well, if you
too.
watch that show, there are scenes written in there where she had to go and be like this is getting too much.
Yeah,
like, we don't
dude.
need this.
So
much.
what we got was like her going, that's fine, I guess. Like this is the compromise.
I think the way that the articles are written from the first season, it was like, no one knows you,
Just do it.
just do it.
I mean, Sam Levinson.
I'm not a really big
whatever.
fan of his.
Oh, did you
don't
watch
think-
Popstar?
Many. Oh, the Idol.
Or The Idol?
Popstars are great.
Popstar's a great movie. The Idol.
Yeah, he's,
Shit. All right, let's move on. I don't want to talk about
Was-
him.
Sorry. You guys are on a schedule.
All right,
All right.
let's spin the wheel.
Next round.
3. Spinning the wheel.
Jasmine's not that far behind.
Oh.
She's at 344. Jasmine's at 1,494.
Still a close match. Things can change. And this category is called Cool Hat. So any actor, actress.
You really wanted to use that one during the
Yes,
live
I
show.
did so bad.
What is this?
Cool hat.
Yeah, what's
Cool
this
hat.
category?
Any actor or actress who wore a cool hat.
Define
in a
cool
movie.
hat, please.
So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna say your guess. We're gonna pull up the
Google search.
picture,
Okay.
and then
decide if
us
it's
three
cool.
will judge if it's a cool hat or not.
many. I have so many.
Cool hat.
Well, Rob, you lost.
It's gotta
that
be a
last
cool
round,
hat though.
So you gotta
Cool
go
hat.
first.
Gotta be
not
cool.
It's gotta be a cool hat.
This is
Cool.
hard.
Just cool. That's so vague.
and we'll
Rob goes
decide if
first.
it's cool or not.
I'm debating between two actors right now.
Okay.
Great, talk it out. Also, you have lifelines, so
So
I'm not wasting a lifeline on a hat.
do I?
immediately off the jump, I'm thinking of Terrigen Edgerton.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
In what?
Well, there's
Tetris.
Edgerton.
Karen
Egerton.
Egerton. There we go. His two movies I'm thinking about are
Kingsman.
Kingsman and the Elton John movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was going to
fun
go
hat.
Matthew McConaughey in
There's some
Dallas
good
Buyers
hats.
Club.
That's not a fun hat.
okay.
I guess that's a fun hat.
I really like that hat on him because he was sick and it just kind of made him look weird.
So this is the hat.
Ooh.
That was
There's many.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that's a
I
fun
really
hat.
liked it.
Yeah,
That's a cool
well,
hat.
let's lock in the guess and then we'll
yeah.
judge.
And then I was also going to think about Woody Harrelson in any Woody Harrelson movie, but specifically Zombieland. That hat, what was going on, what he was doing, he looked really cool
It's a
in it.
great hat.
Okay.
You just gave her
So who you gonna go with?
right now.
Right now?
Yeah, who's
see.
popping out of those people?
I think all three are probably doing pretty well. I would
Yeah.
say.
Out of all three of those, though, I'm going to just go Woody Harrelson as always the safe bet.
True that.
Always the safe bet. We love that.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson locked in.
Really?
Wait, I want to see the
Oh,
hat.
you want to see the hat?
Yeah, I have to. We have to.
Zombieland.
What's so
Zombieland
cool about
hat.
the Zombieland hat?
It
like
just
a
it fit
nice-
his character very well.
Okay.
It's like very specific.
There you go, that one.
hat.
Hold on.
Judging.
I think it's cool.
Judging, calibrating.
Scanning.
Yeah.
Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Yep.
That's a
It's
cool hat.
Cool.
Also,
Certified.
So we gotta go movies or
cool
TV
hat
or can be
detected.
either?
Either.
it's either. But also, Woody Harrelson's dad was a hitman for the mob, and it's just that role. I love Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
He's right.
See, okay, is it my turn?
Yep.
Yes.
I feel like as a black girl coming of age in the 2000s, the quintessential hat queens were Tia and Tamara Mowry.
Damn it.
And I will count them
Damn
as
it, she's
one
right.
unit because
We'll combine their stars.
we will combine them as one person because their first like 20 IMBD entries all are together, right?
And their sister.
Can't we do them? So
Well, for this one, if you pick one of them, we'll give you the
better
the
score.
better
okay, then I'm
score.
gonna go with Tamara because she was the quirky one. So on the show, she would wear the quirkier hats,
Do you
and
think
she was
she's trending right now, though?
trending for hats. Oh, you're right.
It's not trending for hats.
It's the Wiki hats.
One of them is going to be trending. Whoever the divorced one is, the one
It's
that's going to be
Tia who's trending.
She's going to be trending the
because
most.
I don't know why, but people are acting like she's the first person to have a divorce, and they're like mad at her for it.
It's not that. It's the way she's going about it.
What? Because she's making TikToks.
It's not that.
Is she
What is
doing?
making people
is
so
she?
mad? You're allowed to be divorced and happy.
It's not that. It's something else.
What,
What is
Rob?
it? She
What,
cheated?
Robert? What is it?
All right.
What did you hear at the
We're going
restaurant?
to talk about this.
What happened?
What
did
is
it
the
say?
street saying?
Tia did an interview where she was like, dating's not the same anymore. Now, not the same anymore. Men don't want to court you.
Yep.
They think they're the prize.
Yep,
Yada,
they're
yada, yada.
sassy.
Okay. That's one perspective. My thing is the man that she was married to that courted her, he didn't have the same star power.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't courting her because
He's
of her
much
star
lower
power.
on IMDb. You
He
can look it
is.
up. Corey
He was
Hardwick.
courting her because he was like into her, and she added a lot of value to his life, and he was adding the love and support value to her life.
Yeah.
And now she's out here thinking she's going to get what she got from him from somebody else, not realizing, one, you're washed up, two, you're
Washed up.
She is.
A lot of
What's the
crazy
last
takes
movie she
in
was
this
in?
pod today.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I knew you were
Not
gonna do
somebody
that.
with no profile pic on IMDb talking about
is-
washed up.
She is washed up.
We,
As far as-
the whole point of this show is meters of stardom.
Sure.
You're lower on this totem pole.
I am just giving perspective to the whole thing.
Okay.
She's not going to be getting the attention that she was getting from her husband that went above and beyond before.
No.
She's not going to get
You were
that.
not in that marriage with her. You don't know what every day was like. He was not pulling his weight. He was weaponizing his incompetence. He was not helping in the household.
Weaponizing his
Who was her
incompetence.
No,
husband?
look into
Who's her
this.
husband?
Look, his name is Corey Hardwick, and
He was an actor. He was coming
was
up.
he?
He's not that great of an actor.
he never like they had all these little they had all these little like back and forths and fights about like dishes and cleaning because he never really like pulled his weight.
Oh
Yes.
shit!
Yeah.
That
And
guy.
so she felt like here's the thing is though is I think men across the board have gotten really lazy when it comes to courtship. Period.
I forget what I've seen him in.
I'm
He played a
I'm
teenager.
hearing from the streets in the non-vegan Mexican restaurants I go to that like women are feeling less courted, less taken care of, less paid
I
attention
think
to.
the perspective on that is
Bring
women don't.
back.
I think the modern woman has not done a very good job.
How did we get here?
Well, I'm just.
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
I don't think the modern woman has done a very good job of choosing. Okay. I think if you hear a woman that says every guy does this, every guy does that, every man's horrible, there is some friend, some slup in the friend zone who will do all those things and more that you don't go after because he's not the ideal guy. Well, your ideal guy is not doing all the shit he's doing.
Ooh.
Back in the day, women would be like, you know what? Let me just give him a chance. And then she'd be like, I don't understand why I never saw this in you before. And he's like, oh, because I had braces and glasses and stuff. Now
Feels very specific.
it
to
does.
Your,
It
I was gonna say, I'm like hearing you. I'm hearing you.
that's all I'm saying.
But this is for me. I have a lot of friends who are single women, and they're just telling me like, yeah, he's chubby. Yeah, he dresses like shit. Da, da, da. I gave him a chance, and then he was still 30 minutes late to pick me up and didn't make good conversation. Like what it is like the quote unquote lame guys are still trying to be all aloof like hot guys, and it's like, how dare you? I gave you a chance.
You're ugly.
And Corey was a how dare you. Like Tia reached down reached down
Damn.
in the aisle and went below the belt and gave somebody a try, and he still let her down. And now she's like dating across the board at men who are probably like at a similar
Let
level.
her down is a big reach because he still got in the panties and they had 2 kids.
Yeah, but
So
we
he was
weren't
doing
in that
something
marriage, so neither of us truly know.
No, not at all. But he had to be doing
I
something
think
right at
she's
some
right
point.
to say that dating is not the way it used to be. Like my dad always says, he's like, I bought your mama a TV on the first date. You know what I mean? I
That's
made
crazy.
an effort. That's why he had 3 kids with her
That's-
and they got
yeah,
married.
wow.
You know what I mean?
Crazy
Sure.
effort.
But they put effort. Okay, it was a
Right.
it was
Let
a
me-
Curtis
Right.
wood panel TV
Let
that's out
me
on the
put
Gifts
floor.
were
out
different
there.
back then.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
I'm
But
so sorry.
I think like I don't know. I started dating my girl. I opened the car door. I walk
at
on the
you.
outside of the street.
Okay.
Look at you.
To her, she's like, "Why are you doing all this stuff?" And I'm like, "This is the bottom line. Like
Yeah.
this is the basics."
Yeah.
So the fact that like women aren't even accepting that or looking for that in like the beginning of the relationship, I think that plays a huge part.
Bro, imagine if this conversation happened on like Family Feud.
Steve is like,
Let's see.
Let's see what
Chivalry and cool hats. How many we got?
well,
Wow.
Do you
it all
want
comes back to tipping your hat to a lady, which is something the gentlemen just aren't doing because they're not wearing
Tip
cool
it,
hats
damn
anymore.
it. All right.
Where are
Bring
we
this
at on
back
this
to
pick?
T and Tamara. I think you should guess somebody else.
Okay. I think I'm not taking into account the STARmeter factor.
Not because she's washed up, but just because there just hasn't been.
Like
She
who's
didn't do
searching these
anything.
hats is what it is.
No, it has nothing to do
I
with
don't
that.
understand how to win. Explain this to me again.
You want to have less
Okay.
points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean I want to lose?
No.
Then I should pick them then.
No, you want the lower the score, the better the score
so,
is.
You have, like,
so right now,
one,
Rob
you
is
win.
winning because he's closest to number 1.
Yes. Okay.
So you want to guess someone who you've seen that in any movie or TV show has worn a cool hat at any point in their career,
okay.
and that's like doing well right now.
Right now.
Oh, okay.
So,
So,
like, they
someone who's doing well and is wearing a cool hat.
Yeah, just before ever.
Yeah,
You know?
So you might want to reverse engineer
Margot
it.
Robbie.
Okay.
No, it's not out of nowhere. Hold on, that's not out of nowhere.
It's not. But it's funny.
No, it's not out of nowhere.
You were like all black empowerment, and you were like,
Margot Robbie. Because she wore some cool ass hats and Barbie.
She did.
They were great
Yes.
Barbie
that was
movie
worth
hats.
it. That was
When she has the
absolutely worth
like existential crisis and
God
she's laying on the
damn it.
floor.
Don't get me
The
started on
hat she
Barbie.
has on in that scene where they're
Oh.
just like, is she dead? It's like, no, she's just depressed. That's a great hat.
Great
Yeah,
hat,
I
yeah.
agree. We don't even have to pull up.
Yeah, she
that.
also wore a cool hat in Wolf of Wall Street.
She did.
She had a really
No,
cool
she
hat.
didn't.
She did.
She did.
That pink hat.
Yeah.
That
She wore a
cool.
hat. Street.
I mean, there was
Pull
a lot
it
of
up.
her not wearing anything, so I can understand the confusion. But
Damn. Pull it up, EJ.
Pull
I
it
want
up.
to see this pink hat.
Street
the-
hat.
yeah.
This is a cool hat.
That's a very cool
No,
hat.
we know
Yeah,
that.
you got that, and then
Such
there's
a
like
cool
the
hat.
cowboy Barbie hat. There's tons of great hats in Barbie.
But I want to see
The Wolf of Wall Street one, where she
I don't remember.
it has like
that one.
silk on it.
Oh gosh.
So you do know?
See from far.
What I
wore a
knew.
hat.
I do want to pick black people, but like unfortunately, sometimes
We don't
you
get
know black
cool stuff
films
like
don't get like mass acclaim. Oh yeah, that's a great hat to the left.
It was a cool hat. Oh, I guess I'm thinking of a different hat.
She doesn't wear a hat in Wolf of Wall Street.
Wait, wasn't that the flight? Oh no, I am.
Yeah, I could be tripping then.
Maybe.
Whatever. She did have a cool hat in Barbie, so
Lots
Okay.
of cool hats in
I
Barbie.
agree.
lots
so
of
I
cool
win.
hats.
All right. So.
Okay, so Margot Robbie and Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a battle.
things have changed.
Margot is clearly going to win this one.
For sure.
So Woody is at 782.
Wait, what? Woody's that
Yeah.
low?
Yeah.
It's Woody Harrelson.
I mean,
But what's she
Cheers
doing?
isn't trending right now. I don't know.
Rude.
Hey, no one's freshly dead off the set anymore. It's been a few months since we
Sorry.
lost Kirstie Alley.
Woody Harrelson is washed up. All right.
Sometimes.
Margot.
why are we going after these
Woody
actors for
Harrelson
no
is
reason?
washed
I'm
up.
kidding.
How could
I
you
love
say
Woody.
something?
I'm just kidding. All right.
Margot,
Shout out to you.
Jess
I
said
love
it
you.
first.
Margot Robbie,
Just a callback, okay?
48.
Good job.
Good job.
Wow, you guys are very close now.
All right, so updated scores here. Rob is at 1,126.
Ooh, it is
and Jasmine
close.
closing the gap at 1,542.
Ooh, all
Let's
right.
do this.
All right.
Let's go. Spin the wheel, please.
All right, round 4.
Margot Robbie.
She was so mad.
This is such a good answer. So this round is called In My Cocaine Era. So anyone that's been in a 80s movie, not in the 80s, but an 80s movie.
Okay, so a movie about the 80s?
A movie about the 80s or TV
This
show.
might be cheating, but
Rob?
Rob lost that last
so he goes
one.
first, yeah.
So anyone who's
I
played
want to use this one.
80s movie.
80s movie. Did you say it had to deal with cocaine?
No.
Oh, just 80s.
yeah.
Oh, then all right, Johnny Depp's gone.
Was he in a movie about the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Jump Street.
Blow.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be cocaine themed.
Oh, it does have
Yeah.
to be.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Movie about the 80s.
Actors in the movies.
I need a beat.
You'll get it.
We can give you the beat. Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I might say Tyrion again. He was in Tetris,
Oh, okay.
and then
It's a
he was
great-
in.
You care about this man a lot more than I think America does.
These are the movies and shows I've
He's
been watching.
a really good.
He was
He's
also
good,
in
too.
Blackbird.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have some other ones. Give me a
I
second.
think it's going to be a long, long time.
You want a beat?
And there's Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe in The American Gangster.
Oh, is that set in the 80s? I guess technically.
I guess you can't say Denzel though.
Yeah.
I can't because
You already used it.
Yeah. And we already know his score.
80s. You said Johnny Depp. I mean, he's been in a ton of
He
stuff.
has, but he's the only reason he would even be remotely up on the star chart right now is because the
Amber
report
Heard
came
stuff.
out from Warner Brothers when they dropped the Aquaman
Aquaman.
trailer
Yeah.
that
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa dressed as Johnny Depp when he came to set drunk to try to get Amber Heard fired. That's the only reason.
So weird.
And it's just like, it's
Do
a
we
weird.
believe that?
I don't believe it.
believe
It's so
I think-
funny though.
It is funny. It is funny, but I think Johnny Depp and Jason Momoa dress exactly alike. So
Yeah.
I think it's kind
I
of
know.
hard to. But she would tell her therapist that.
Yeah, that's just like
It's just weird.
Gen X rock star clothes. Like
Yeah.
it's just black nails and a lot of rings.
Yeah, let's just.
And a cool hat.
dating,
Yeah, and a black.
Bonet.
Oh, what's her name?
Well, she-
It's this is so interesting because it's taking a long time, but it's
Yes.
because he knows too much.
Yeah.
yeah.
Usually they don't know anything, so
Brie
they take a
Larson.
long time. Oh,
Who?
Brie Larson.
Wait, what was the 80s movie? Or
She
TV?
did a movie in the. It was in the 80s, but like it was like about a gun deal that went wrong,
Really?
and then she was a cop in that, and then
Whoa. I've never seen that.
Also, I think
that?
Captain Marvel takes place
90s.
Captain-
90s. Oh,
That's 90s.
oh, it's 90s.
Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Blockbuster. Love
There's a couple of movies she was
Pick
in.
an answer so I can do my.
Oh yeah, I
thing.
did. Brie Larson.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
We'll lock her in.
Damn, what a headshot.
She's so pretty.
God.
Okay. Let's play the beat for Jasmine.
No, but I mean, like,
I'm ready to.
this is the.
I'm ready to
This was like a
get my brain
crazy.
going.
Oh, you can play the
Hip-hop
beat.
Oh, we're playing the beat?
Yeah, Jazz
Everyone
wants the beat.
it.
Loading the beat. 1 sec. All right, we got the beat. Here we go.
We got the beat.
Yeah. I was born in the 80s, baby. But I don't know a lot of movies. It's wavy. I'm not feeling really good. I'm feeling crazy.
Whoa.
So maybe a movie about the 80s. I just know movies from the 80s.
That's
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay,
That's
like
fine.
I'm thinking Don Cheadle, but that's wrong. But he was in Meteor Man, but that's wrong. This beat sucks. It doesn't have enough bass. What's up? I don't know where to go. This sounds like something that you study to, not where you flow. Ooh, an 80s movie. A movie about the 80s. A movie about the 80s. Why do I know nothing? I know a bunch of TV shows. Like I'm thinking about like that one with Don Cheadle and Regina King, and it was really funny.
Black Monday.
Black Monday, but that's gonna be a bad answer because really any answer I have with black people, y'all are real questionable about. I'm taking it personal. This is so hard. An 80s movie, like a movie about the 80s, not a movie from the 80s, right? About the 80s. So historical stuff. Okay, you named a lot of shit. You said Denzel. You can't say Denzel, but I can say Denzel. I can't steal your answer, but that's using two
Can't say
lifelines.
Denzel.
Movie. Oh, Wolf of Wall Street. Nobody said Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Nobody said Leo, and he's.
Oh fuck!
Nobody said Leo.
I think you can use it, right? I mean,
Leonardo
beat works.
DiCaprio. That's
The
my
beat
answer.
works.
beat works.
All
Damn
right.
it.
Hip hop beat works. So we'll
He's
go
got him-
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Fuck, he's got a movie coming out.
Leonardo.
So he's in the searching.
Killer and Wildflower.
And he just like broke up with somebody
Flower
24. Yeah.
All right. Locked in.
I'm locked in.
It's pretty great. You can also.
I don't want to steal that one. Here's the thing. Jasmine and I were in a competition a few months back, and if I could have taken a joke that I was going to do at the end and just used it then, it would have worked, and I'm not going to do this now. So
Okay.
This is a strategic move.
Let's keep it then. All right.
Brie.
Larson.
Wow. Brie Larson, 21.
Wow.
God, what
Okay,
a
you
good.
know-
Leo,
Her
but
new
Leo's
show
up
looks
there. Leo's
really
up there because
good.
of this movie.
Leo is up there, but he is at a 39.
Wow.
You won.
So tight.
That is a
That
close
surprised
game.
me.
All right.
Close game.
All right.
Close game.
Wow.
I'm
All right,
starting
score
to think
update.
that maybe a lot of like categorically attractive white women get searched more. Like, it's not necessarily based on like who's that famous, but like who are like who's that girl from that thing?
It's Mr. Scandal that really
Yeah.
does it, to be honest. with
Because
you.
your list on your top 10, I'd never heard of any of those
Oh, yeah.
people.
Neither of
Usually-
us.
They were just like waifish, small, girl-like looking women.
That is a great
Wayfish
word.
goofy. Both of you guys hate white women.
No, it's
All right.
wayfish is just some people just be wayfish.
I don't even
true.
know what that means.
Thin, tiny,
Oh.
Like WAI.
long back.
like a long back. Well, usually
talking about?
I was in Kansas City this weekend, and everybody's talking about long back. Everybody's like, "Have you heard that long back is with Travis Scott? It's a big deal."
See?
Taylor's.
Yeah.
Long back.
We can't say credit. Davis and Mero coined that.
Dude,
and
it got like banned. It's like it's hard to find that video.
But
Yeah.
also that's like something we say on the East Coast about it's either Snow Bunny, long back.
That's so funny.
It's like we have a lot. We have a lot.
Well, yeah. Usually the top 10 is like people on Netflix shows that people are like, who's this girl?
Oh.
So like new
Who's
Netflix
this long
shows,
back?
new streaming site shows, those always tend to like be like
I
closest
mean,
to the top 10.
I would get my feelings hurt if somebody called me short back though.
Yeah,
Like-
that sounds awful.
Yeah, I would.
you wouldn't.
She wide and her back short. You know what I mean? Like, it would hurt your feelings a little
It
bit.
wouldn't. Not as much as long back. You have to understand what a long back is. There's nothing else. There's nothing else there separating you and a chair. Oh my God. Sorry.
Robert.
I'm sorry.
I am looking through the top 100, and there's like only two black people, and they're both from the Washington family.
Oh, see?
I told you.
Wow.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Are there
is
Asian
on
people
there.
on there?
Lakeith.
No. What do you
I can't
think?
believe Lakeith is like
Gemma Chan's
low
on
as
there.
he is.
That's
I
one.
mean,
There's
if this was
Derek
like maybe 2 years ago,
Yeah.
he probably
I'd say there's like
There's another one.
There's two
or
Asians.
pandemic or the pandemic time.
Keith pissed people off, though, because he, like, dumped his baby mama, like, while she was pregnant, and then he got, like, another girl pregnant at the same
Doesn't he
time or
have
something.
he has like two baby mamas, right?
Yeah, like, at the same time. It was real dramatics.
Yeah,
Promise
but
I
he
won't
gets
be that
cast
when I
in
get
a
to wherever I'm
lot of
going.
great things. Okay,
Yeah. All right.
it is
We have one
snack break.
Yeah, we have one last round, but before that, it's content break.
Content break.
A few moments later.
All right.
Has her new AMC like pre-movie
Not.
spot
I'm
come
waiting.
out yet?
Oh, I can't wait.
I cannot wait for that. I think that should be a huge event once that launches.
I hate going to movie theaters in Burbank because those nerds love that AMC thing.
Oh yeah.
It never gets old.
Oh
for
my!
them.
They know every word and they get way too into it. I hate them.
Oh, they quote it while she's doing it?
as they're doing it, and not just heartbreak feels good in a place like this. The entire we come together to tell ourselves stories from the second because I've been to too many Burbank theaters.
I'm the black dude that yells out, "Hey Nicole, what movie you been through?" I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Girl, you know you won't be coming to this.
I was there at that one screening of Top Gun where that guy like stood up and saluted. It's like that famous meme now.
Oh my god!
It was really funny at the time, but
The Barbie screening. I mean, the entirety. Like everyone in hot pink. Heartbreak feels good. And it's just like,
That's really funny.
Hated.
did you Barbieheimer or just Heimer?
I did Barbie.
But you didn't do Oppenheimer?
Why? So I can see a whole bunch of evil white men do the thing that I knew they were going to do?
That surprises
Damn.
me. I feel like you'd be so into that.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like
as a
you'd be
movie
into
buff,
that.
like,
Really?
you would-
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
Christopher
It's a good
Nolan
movie.
Is
Is it?
I liked it.
No, I'm good.
I I had some like social reasons not to want to go see Oppenheimer either. I feel like we shouldn't glorify bomb makers.
Yeah, it's not for me.
But
Barbie,
the score was so good.
Barbie was a dog shit movie, and I need to get that
Ooh.
out. And once I say what I say,
This is
you're
the
gonna be
most
like,
controversial
you gotta
pod we've ever had.
No,
Like
I'm
that you
not.
guys don't care that
No.
people can.
Okay.
Let's not get what you thought Barbie.
And it's not what everybody thinks the man thinks. I'm telling you right now. The message that woman said was so great and so beautiful and was at the right time. I hated that she had to tell the white prototypical Barbie this message. When the entire movie was just prototypical Barbie saying, I'm prototypical Barbie. I do absolutely nothing. And then all of the other colors of Barbie, all the ones that had jobs, that was the president, those were the ones that got no screen time. But white Barbie is the one that we sat and were like, oh, she's upset. Let's stop and make sure she's okay. That's exactly what every white woman does in America, and it just perpetuated in that movie, and I hated it. That's why I
Air
felt
horn
that way.
sounds.
Wow.
I hated it so much for that reason.
You're not wrong.
When she sat there and threw that temper tantrum, and they all went around it, the girl with the TV had the more memorable line. They put a TV in me to distract people. What was that even for? That
was a real doll, by
That
the
was a
way.
real doll.
Yeah, my
and
sister had
there was
it.
a, like when she said that
They had
line,
to recall it because parents were worried that like people could use it to make kid porn.
I was
It
just
a real
like
thing.
thrown, like, why didn't anybody pay attention to that? But the one that threw the temper tantrum and laid on the floor and was like, you know what? Things are too hard. I'm just gonna throw a fit, lay on the floor. You guys come up with a plan. Let me know what I'm supposed to do, and I'll show up. Bitch, you started all of this.
Okay, it's a really valid take, but I don't know how else to say this. You're coming at this from the place of someone who I can tell hasn't watched a lot of media aimed at women. Because what happens is for something to appeal to all women, it has to approach white women who have nothing going on first. So like that's what like a lot of when things are made for women, we go, and let's make sure the white girls who aren't special aren't scared of this.
That right there.
So that's why she's the protagonist.
That is the issue that I have in general.
It's valid.
It's the fact that we have to still watch things through that lens,
Yes.
where we can just be like, hey, white ladies, shut the fuck up and take the back seat for
Yeah,
once.
like of course, like all the like Asian, Hispanic, Black, whatever, other ones were like the president and Pulitzer Prize
what
winners and stuff.
All the content that I watch that are geared toward, you know what show does it the best for me? The morning show.
Yeah.
The morning show went through every version of that woman, of any woman, and went through the lens of like, you have
Because
the
we
white
decided
woman's
that's the default woman.
But I'm just talking about like the perspective of like, we went through the white woman that thinks like, oh, we can do no harm, our men do no harm. Then you had the black women that were being underappreciated, talked to, looked down upon. No one believed them. You had the Hispanic
y'all.
women in the office. It just, that show did more for me of making me understand what women go through on a daily basis than Barbie did in that hour and 45 minutes.
I totally
of
hear
watching
you.
that
I think what
bullshit.
it is like what you pointed out about Barbie is so the norm. I didn't even think to be bothered by it because I expected it.
No, but
as soon as they cast Barbie as Margot Robbie, I knew it was going to be from the because you had to think about like what Barbie has done as a brand.
Mm-hmm.
So like before 2015, like what would happen is you had Barbies that were like white blonde Barbies,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had Barbie's friends who were Christy, Teresa. I know all the rest, like the Black and Hispanic, whatever ones.
Yes.
And so then they did this whole thing where like now every doll is Barbie.
Yes.
Because Barbie can be everything. Barbie can be differently abled. Barbie can have a larger body or a smaller
Yes.
Barbie. Barbie can be like Barbie's everything now. And so what this movie represents is where they were as a company before they realized, oh, we're only if we say that Barbie is just white and blonde and perfect and everyone else is other, it's not the same thing. So
Right.
it's like the turn. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
sure,
totally
it's
understand.
a turn, but it's a turn that's like, do that
Late.
shit somewhere else. Because like I don't care about the turn anymore. Like we've gone through a pandemic of people getting killed, black people getting killed. It's in your face now. It's not like this thing of like we need to usher in this thing for you and make you feel comfortable.
You got to
anymore.
remember this movie was PG-13.
Again,
And it had to be at an accessible level for people who are not college educated, for people who have not read bell hooks, for people who
But
have
that's
not,
my point.
you know what I mean?
That's my
You're
that's
thinking
my whole,
way up here, and some lady in Iowa who just realized, oh my God, it is hard to be a woman, needs to also be catered to.
Sure, if that's how you feel, I'm like on a very radical point in my life right now where it's like I'm done explaining
I'm
being
so sorry.
black.
This doll made by movie made about a doll from 1964 wasn't. Like,
I just feel like
54 wasn't.
they could have done this in a different way.
I agree.
Where all the different races of Barbies had something important to say and do, not just one liner, and then we're watching Margot Robbie cry the entire time. And I'm sorry, when
I
they
don't
cut
know.
on the light and I look down, I'm just seeing white women in the crowd. I saw no little black girls. I saw none of that. I saw more black girls in
Oppenheimer?
Little Mermaid. I saw black girls in The Little Mermaid that I saw in Barbie. It just...
I just imagined like 12-year-old T and Tamara at Oppenheimer like, this is good.
No, I just...
Look, I went to see Barbie with black people. I had fun.
I'm sorry. Sure, you had fun. I hated the movie for that reason.
I think both of you guys are right.
It was hard for me to watch. And I also...
I'm so sorry. I know we went way off
Yeah.
the original plot. And you're like, what are we going to use with this footage? This is not useful.
I grew up watching my
use it.
sister...
Yeah, we can use it.
I grew up watching my sister, like, my sister's mixed, and her going into Toys R Us and, like, there not being the Barbie to represent her. So going to see this movie, all that did is, like, trigger that it's like, oh, you guys are just doing the same shit, just in a different brand. And as somebody that's worked in studios, they're going to look at this movie, and they're like, oh, let's do more regurgitated white shit to let people know we're woke enough. That's all this did.
Damn.
I hated Barbie.
That's okay.
And
That's okay.
I
Not
told
so
you when I
That's
said
fine.
it, you were going to be like, oh, I didn't think you were going to say that.
No, yes, no. Well, let's see. I knew you weren't going to have the like. It hated men. I just think you're smarter than that.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's really nice.
Yeah, I do. I do think you're smarter than that. So it wasn't exactly what I thought you were going to say, but
Yeah.
I think I think everything you're saying is valid. I think it's just like when I know a movie's going to have a white protagonist, I don't expect it to be intersectional. And
Oh, for sure.
It was just like what you're saying. I didn't have that high of hopes for it.
Yeah.
And I guess that's kind of cynical of me. But I was like,
I think the reason why my hopes went that way is because it was being touted as like, this is for women. We're doing this for women. Women are going to go this, and they're going to be seen, and it's going to be this beautiful thing. And all I saw was just a whole bunch of women that weren't seen.
I just thought we were gonna wear pink and have a good ass time. And my expectations were met and exceeded.
Maybe this is just me,
And
and
the
this is
soundtrack was
why
great.
I'm a movie buff, but I watch movies you grow up in Baltimore where people are dying from drugs and getting shot. Your movies to you are your outlet. They take you to places you
but
haven't
not every
traveled.
movie can be about like The Wire.
Not every.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, The Wire,
the musical.
was really open. Like it opened a lot of people to that world,
sure,
where
but
you were
like-
able to understand nuances of why things were done.
True, I get it.
You
But
know what I'm
like,
saying? So
I know, but like, not everything can represent everything.
no, not at all. But I feel like after everything we went through in the past 3 years, I think we needed a little more highbrow. I think that's
I would
also
agree.
To Rob's point, though, they did really push the diversity of the cast in the promotion of it. I thought Issa Rae was going to be in a lot more scenes than she
Oh,
was. I remember being like, she talked like 3 times. Like, that was kind of...
That's
No.
it.
And then
little-
they cast Simu Liu. Like, what the fuck?
I know, and you would think he was... y'all don't like him. He's like
I don't
Asian
mind.
canceled, right?
I don't mind.
I'm just
I meant not y'all, like you two individually. But like...
I started sweating. Did you catch that? I'm not prepared to have that
I
conversation.
learned that he's recently like kind of Asian canceled, right?
kind of.
I
That's
know.
not why I don't.
I just think
he's a
Asian
bad
people
actor.
think he's corny.
He's
Yeah,
corny.
he's corny.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
Like, it
A
should have
bad
been.
guy.
I'm just mad that they didn't cast Manny Jacinto because he's like.
He would have crushed.
Okay, this is gonna sound bad. Manny Jacinto just to me is too. I hate to use this word again.
Too pretty?
Wayfish. He's so petite. Like he's so like I like the like.
That dude is ripped.
Yes, but he's skinny. But like he's like skinny ripped. I like the kind of body fat that look like the body fat to muscle percentage that looks like they played ball, but then they got injured and quit a little. Like I
Like
like
you?
a little bit of.
Okay.
I don't know. Like see, he's just like more. Like I don't know, fat buff. You know what I mean? I like that better. That's just a personal
Seaman?
preference for
Okay.
me.
I just think he's not a great actor, but that's fine. Oh, it all comes back to acting.
You think a lot of people are bad actors, which I appreciate.
I mean,
Jonathan David definitely takes me for a loop. And now, like, as I go back through
dude,
Tenet,
okay. The Hollywood Reporter and Deadline called his performance in The Creator limited and
That's honest.
non-existent.
that is honest.
You
That's
know what
it.
else is limited? This game show. We have
I'm so
I just
sorry.
had to put that in there. All right, okay. So the last category.
Speaking of movies,
I'm so sorry.
don't be sorry.
Hey, I like
Nerd
it.
here,
I
Rob.
like to talk
Really-
about
It's
this
all Rob's
stuff.
fault.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I
No,
love
this is
I
great.
really like
Yeah,
that.
I have a new word
Some-
to describe myself, which is
A wayfish.
You're definitely not
Sometimes we need this. We've never had an episode like this, so
I
that's
like
good.
needy people.
Wayfish is like
Okay,
a
no
sick
more.
Victorian
No
girl.
more. No more.
all right.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet
No
is
more
Wayfish.
fish. No more fish. Go.
More fish.
All right, the last
category
round.
5. Round 5. Just a score
called-
update, real quick. Score update for those
No,
listening.
no time. Just last round. They can see the score.
Listeners, they need to know. Jasmine is behind
losing.
by 400 points, 1,581, and Rob has 1,147.
This one will change it all, though. All right, so the last category is movies, not TV. There's a movie meter on IMDb that uses the same algorithm, but for movies. I'm going to give you a category, and you tell me a movie that fits that category that would also be trending high on the movie meter, okay?
Okay.
All right, so this category is called How Often Do You Think About It? This is about
Oh,
Sex.
the Roman Empire.
It's about the Roman Empire?
Yeah, this was based on an article that Francis Ford Coppola reveals how often he thinks about the Roman Empire. Quite a lot.
What the fuck? That's so. Did you? I wrote a bit about it. Kinda like that.
We don't have
remember?
time for this. Anyway.
No, but it's like why do white? It's only white dudes.
Yeah, of course.
But it's like I don't. How often do you think about the Ming Dynasty? You know what I mean? Like, that never comes up for me.
I know, it was so bizarre. All right, you're
What
going
is
to name
our
a
Ming
movie.
Dynasty?
I got 3 in the cannon. Who goes first?
Wait, you don't even know what it is.
I thought you said it was the Roman Empire.
That's the category.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name a movie where someone wears a toga.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fun.
Okay,
lost that?
Jasmine goes
Jasmine.
first. Jasmine goes first.
You have
Finger.
lifelines. too.
Animal House.
Very good.
Okay, keep
Wanna
going.
lock that in?
Oh, you just. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna lock
Forgot.
it in.
Okay.
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 Immediate lock-in.
That's pretty good.
It's a pretty good guess.
Animal House is what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
The
300.
first.
When did that come,
300.
when did that
Okay,
come out?
very good.
You sure?
Wait,
Wanna lock that
when
in?
did that come
It was
out?
either going to be Troy or 300. I'm going to go 300.
Yeah, good.
Hold on.
Not gonna get
You can't. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't do that.
But no one's thinking about Gladiator because they said they're going to do a part 2, and we were like, wait, you are? Yeah, so.
Yeah, but that's probably why it would be trending
you're
right
probably
now.
right.
This is Animal House directed by
There's a couple.
John Landis?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay, cool. 1978. Okay, cool. I have the scores.
Okay.
I'm going to announce them now. So we'll go ahead and start with Jasmine first. Animal House is at 2,036.
Okay.
Not bad for a movie that came
Not
out
bad,
in
yeah.
1978.
All right. And 300 is at 1,102. So the winner for this episode, this 45th episode of
know my
The
movie.
person who hates Barbie, Rob Smallwood. Yay!
You're going to have to use the reason I hate Barbie, though, so people aren't like, oh, of course he hated Barbie.
We get it.
Congrats, Rob.
Do I get to keep this?
No.
Oh, shit.
I don't think you.
keep a $20 gift card to AMC.
Oh,
really,
Yeah,
guys?
you
Thank
watch
you.
more.
'Cause
Do
I'm
the
actually going to
speech.
use
Do the
this.
speech.
This really means
You're
a lot.
not a Stubbs member?
I am a Stubbs member, but I'm
use for
still going
popcorn.
to. I use it for popcorn,
Hell
candy.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I use my rewards and everything.
Yay!
Good job.
This
Hold
is
on,
really
I gotta
good. Thanks,
take
guys.
those.
This
Yeah.
means a lot. Thank you
Good
for having
job,
me.
Jasmine.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Since
can-
you won, you get to do your plugs first.
Oh, my plugs?
Yeah.
I don't have any plugs. Just check out my IG. I got a ton
Sure.
of shows coming up.
What's your IG?
The Rob Smallwood.
All right.
Jasmine?
Hi, I'm on everything at Jasmine Ellis Comedy. And if you're in Los Angeles, make sure you check out my brunch comedy show I'm doing at the Pasadena Ice House on
Ooh.
October 28th. So check out Jasmine Ellis Comedy on everything, Instagram, TikTok, X now, we're calling it that. And yeah, I've got shows all over. You can see me in Kentucky. When does this air?
In 2 days.
In 2 days. Okay, cool. I will be in Lexington. No, Murray can. I'll be at the Kentucky Comedy Festival next weekend.
Nice.
Check that out. And just find me on everything at Jasmine Ellis Comedy. But if you're in LA, join me for brunch on October 28th.
Yay.
So good at that.
She is.
All right.
Please follow us at the Meter Game Show.
And at Andrew_Rolfo.
I'm at Jez Bello. Thank
Bye.
you. Guys. Congrats, Rob.
You deserved it. You really know this.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell.